Welcome to This Week in Astrology. This is episode number 633 for September 1 through 15, 2023. A Gods of Change, Virgo New Moon, highlights the first half of September. We also have 3 planets changing direction. Venus and Mercury turn direct, while Jupiter turns retrograde. This half month also features a Sun outer planet's Kite, Mars sesquare Uranus, and 3 aspects between outer planets and asteroid goddesses. Before we go any further, let me mention that if you're hearing or watching this on or before Saturday, September 2nd, you can save 33% on as many prepaid Astrology Plus readings as you want to use now or later. You can use them for yourself or give them to others. And you have over 3 years to use them through the end of 2027. Click the link in the show notes or go to astroshaman.com/special. This episode is sponsored by my book, the #1 Amazon bestseller called Instant Divine Assistance, your complete guide to fast and easy spiritual awakening, healing, and more. Just go to Amazon and search for Instant Divine Assistance or click the link in the show notes. Be sure to get the authorized version by Benjamin Bernstein. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm your host, Benjamin Bernstein. I record these forecasts as an audio podcast and a video, so take your pick. The video version includes detailed chart graphics, which you can also see in my written forecasts at astroshaman.com. Be sure to subscribe to This Week in Astrology in your preferred app, and if you haven't already, be sure to click the link in the show notes for 2 chances to win a free Astrology Plus session with me each month. As of September 1st, the moon is waning. Venus is retrograde through September 3rd. Mercury is retrograde through September 15. 5 slower planets are also retrograde, and we have 2 continuing aspect patterns. See details and links to all this in the show notes. On to the individual days. Saturday, September 2nd, you can fuel your selfless service to a higher cause with additional inspiration and compassion as Neptune squares Vesta, Neptune 27 Pisces, Vesta 27 Gemini. On Sunday, September 3rd, Venus turns direct at 9:20 p.m. EDT. That's at 12 degrees Leo. She has been retrograde since July 22nd. As I wrote in my in-depth Venus retrograde interpretation, Venus retrograde was a great time to contemplate her main themes: relationships, creativity, and money. Now is a great time to start taking action on the insights you gained in these areas. I also suggested other topics for contemplation based on Venus's sign, aspects, and Sabian symbol. Click the link in the show notes to review these themes so you can take wise action on them now. On Monday, September 4th, Jupiter turns retrograde at 10:11 a.m. EDT, around 15.5 Taurus. He'll turn direct again in about 4 months on December 30th at 9:40 p.m. That's around 5.5 degrees Taurus. As Jupiter starts retracing his steps, it's a great time to contemplate his themes. Jupiter has more meanings than any other planet, so pick the ones that carry the most resonance for you. Higher education, formal or self-guided as a student, acting as a professor, philosopher, guru, or other wisdom giver, foreign travel and influences, religion, philosophy, and the meaning of life, living life as a quest or adventure, and enjoying celebration, euphoria, and enthusiasm. Endlessly expansive Jupiter is the planet most likely to overdo things, so be careful not to put too many irons in the fire. Jupiter can also falsely believe it has the one true way, so don't succumb to street corner preacher syndrome. Also, on Monday, September 4th, you can empower your warrior goddess energy as Pallas Athena forms a kite with the 3 outer planets. This soft aspect pattern with Pallas, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto started on August 19th, peaks today on September 4th, and ends on September 19th. Pallas Athena has inspired comic book heroes such as Wonder Woman, Black Widow, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and Xena the Warrior Princess. In Greek mythology, Pallas sprang fully armored from Zeus's forehead. Pallas Athena can duke it out when she has to, but uses gentler forms of persuasion when possible. Will negotiation, diplomacy, or mediation get the job done? She prefers those to fisticuffs. If stronger assertiveness is needed, she'll only use the amount of force that's absolutely necessary. Sound good? This harmonious, easy-flowing kite makes it easier for you to nurture these positive Pallas Athena qualities for the next 2 weeks. On Wednesday, September 6th, Pallas Athena rules feminine assertiveness, strategy, negotiation, and mediation. You can do all this with greater intuitive guidance and divine empowerment as Neptune opposes Pallas Athena. That's Neptune at 27 Pisces, Pallas at 27 Virgo. Neptune can also help you act with more compassion and unconditional love. And of course, that Neptune-Pallas opposition is part of that kite aspect pattern I was just talking about. On Friday, September 8th, even a minor hard aspect deserves your attention when it merges the energies of Mars and Uranus. Today's Mars-Uranus sesquare, Mars 8 Libra, Uranus 23 Taurus, increases the chance of volatility, chaos, and unpredictability. Steer clear of dangerous people and situations the best you can. On the high side, it's a great time to take immediate action, Mars, on your intuitive hits, Uranus. With Mars in Libra, relationships and creativity can be energized. Initiate paradigm shifts where needed and enjoy fresh electricity and inspiration where you're on track. I'll be back with the rest of this forecast, including that Gods of Change Virgo New Moon right after this. I have not run a special on my Astrology Plus readings for 3.5 years, and I may never do it again. So this really is a rare opportunity to save on these life-transforming insights. It's also brief. This special expires after Saturday, September 2nd. If that date has not yet passed, you can still get the special. Save 33% on as many prepaid Astrology Plus readings as you want to use now or later. This is a bigger discount than you could get with my sliding scale. You can use your prepaid Astrology Plus readings for yourself or give them to others. And you have over 3 years to use them through the end of 2027. Many clients do annual updates. I also plan to raise my prices soon, so you'll postpone having to pay my higher rates later by locking in your savings now. Choose from 4 Astrology Plus session lengths. The longer the session, the deeper the insight. You can pay using PayPal or a debit or credit card. After I receive your payment, I'll email booking instructions. Just click the duration you prefer. When you get to that page, each link will take you to a checkout page where you can choose how many readings of that duration that you want. Again, this special expires at 11:59 p.m. U.S. Pacific time on Saturday, September 2nd. That's the end of that day. So click one of those links now to lock in your savings once you get to that page. Stockpile these special savings now, then use your readings through the end of 2027. Click that link in the show notes or go to astroshaman.com/special. Back to the forecast. On Sunday, September 10th, a kite made up of the Sun, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto starts today on September 10, peaks on the 18th, and ends on the 25th. This harmonious aspect pattern is part of the Virgo New Moon on September 14th. I'll give you a full interpretation of this kite within that new moon forecast in just a moment. Also on Sunday, September 10th, today's Pluto Series square, Pluto 28 Capricorn, Series 28 Libra, fires up the themes shared by these two planets. One is wealth. As Lord of the underworld, Pluto rules valuable things found underground, such as minerals, precious gems, oil, and natural gas. Ceres, the grain goddess, rules harvest and abundance. Wealth can be anything you value, tangible or intangible. Let the universe know what wealth you want, so this square can help you receive it. These two planets also rule trauma and shadow work. Pluto's underworld is where we bury the pain we're not willing or able to face. And Ceres is well acquainted with trauma. She mourned inconsolably after her daughter Persephone was abducted by Pluto. The square aspect can be challenging, and this one might stir up some of your unhealed traumas and challenging emotions. Fortunately, my free healing invocation has helped thousands permanently heal trauma with surprising ease and speed. It might help you too. Next, on Thursday, September 14, here it comes, that new moon, aspected by all three gods of change, lines up at 9:40 p.m. That's 9:40 p.m. EDT at 22 degrees Virgo. Any Virgo new moon is great for fresh starts in the areas of service, health, and detail work, as well as systems and procedures. Can you optimize your service to others to make it enjoyable and rewarding for you? Is there anything you can start or energize to improve your health or improve your support for the well-being of others? Do you have clutter that needs organizing or systems that could be improved? Aspects. This new moon aspects the three astrological gods of change, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. In fact, the trines to Uranus and Pluto and the opposition to Neptune form a kite aspect pattern. First off, with the energy of astrology's three biggest powerhouses supercharging this lunation, there's tons of energy to kick off anything you choose. Choose your goals and get in gear. Each of the outer planets also offers its own special opportunities. Uranus asks you to step into the unique human expression you came here to embody. Be sure to follow the intuitive hits he sends you and to serve others using your special gifts and talents you most love to use. Neptune supports your spiritual awakening practices and can send you inspired creativity to express into the world. Neptune's support makes it easier to operate in the zone and work with your dreams. Pluto offers you wealth and power and makes it easier to dive into shadow work, shamanism, and occult practices. He supports personal transformation of all kinds and can help you move beyond basic five senses carnality into the ecstasy of soul-blended eroticism. Other aspects. A trine from Jupiter can add expansion, luck, and joy to your new moon ventures, and a loose conjunction with Pallas Athena can help you stride forward with appropriate assertiveness. Pallas can also help you achieve win-win outcomes through the skillful use of strategy, negotiation, and mediation. On Friday, September 15th, Mercury turns direct today at 4:21 p.m. EDT. That's at 8 minutes Virgo exactly. The winged messenger turned retrograde on August 23rd. The coast is now clear to proceed with any major purchases and contract signings you've been delaying because of Mercury retrograde. This is also a great time to start taking action on insights from your Mercury retrograde reflections. The suggested topics for contemplation in my Mercury retrograde forecast were based on Mercury's natal meanings, as well as its sign and aspects as it reversed course. To review them, click the link in the show notes. Also, my #1 Amazon bestseller, Instant Divine Assistance, Your Complete Guide to Fast and Easy Spiritual Awakening, Healing, and More, has received 143 ratings on Amazon with an average rating of 4.7 out of 5. I'm delighted to share the two most recent Amazon reviews. Quote, I highly recommend this book, especially to you, the person reading my review right now. The method is easy and effective. I use it every day. Love it. That's from L. Early, and that's a 5-star review. And then, quote, I took the affirmations out of this book, typed to them, and speak them morning and evening. I really like the way he presented his stuff, end quote. That's from Michael, and that's another 5-star review. My book is available as an ebook, paperback, and hardcover starting at just $3.99, and it's included with Kindle Unlimited. And the audiobook, narrated by yours truly, will release on September 19th. Pre-order your copy now on Amazon or Audible. Also, learn fast and easy tools for awakening, healing, and more, gain wisdom from enlightening guests, and enjoy mind-bending ayahuasca stories. It's all on my Awaken, Heal, and Thrive podcast. New episodes drop around the 9th and 23rd. Check out the latest episode called Should You Try to Transcend Your Astrology Chart? Click the link in the show notes or search for Awaken, Heal, and Thrive wherever you get audio or video podcasts. Also, my Awakening Plus online membership supports your individual healing and awakening and global spiritual awakening and lets you make meaningful connections with like-minded spiritual seekers. Hundreds of satisfied members make up our supportive online community. Awakening Plus members can choose from about a dozen monthly Zoom calls. We also have a constantly growing archive of nearly 600 life-transforming events supported by an easy-to-use best of guide. Not only that, there are 3 major courses so far and plenty of other benefits to help speed up your personal evolution. Click the link in the show notes to learn more, or go to awakeningplus.com. That's awakeningplus.com. Thank you so much for being here. Once again, I'm Benjamin Bernstein with astroshaman.com. I can serve you with astrology readings, shamanic healing, and one-of-a-kind life coaching. All my one-on-one services are equally effective in person or long distance. I also offer an unbeatable price on SolarFire, the #1 astrology software for Windows. And as I mentioned, I run the Awakening Plus online membership for spiritual support. You can learn about all this and more at astroshaman.com. Please reach out if you have any questions. My email is benjamin@astroshaman.com, and my number for voice and text is 828-338-9852. I'd love to connect with you. We are wrapping up. Please leave me a 5-star rating, review, or comment wherever you're getting this, so that others who also love astrology and spirituality can find it. And be sure to check out my Instant Divine Assistance book and new audiobook, and my Awaken, Heal, and Thrive podcast. Thanks again for spending this time with me. I wish you infinite blessings as the stars light your way.